right, we're gonna try something different for dinner tonight. Yeah, for those of you who have been pushing for me to eat vegetables, we're gonna go ahead and try the Dollar Tree stir-fry vegetables. One of the reasons I haven't been buying them is you have to get access to Dollar Tree that has a frozen section, which isn't always readily available. But the second thing is, you can see how big the package is. It's just so much. I'm gonna try to eat it tonight, and hopefully it'll make it through to tomorrow, and I can have the rest tomorrow, because I cannot eat this whole bag. I know people say it's only $1, but I hate throwing food away. So we're gonna try to make some quick stir fry. We're also going to try this Dollar Tree bone-in pork loin chop. That's what it looks like. It's like frozen solid, and you might notice the aluminum foil here. That's because we're going to try something different today. Now, I'm going to be cooking some rice right there. I don't know if you can see my rice cooker down there. But we're going to be cooking rice using our inverter cooking system. So we're going to make a 3-course meal, or 3 parts. I guess we're going to have the pork loin chop, stir-fry vegetables, and white rice. The plan is to cook them all at the same time. Now, how am I planning on doing that? Some of you might be asking. Well, this is the inverter cooking system, which, if you've been watching the Cooking with the Noise series, you already know how that works. By the way, this 350-watt inverter here is a backup. It's just a spare. But this is our other cooking element. Yeah, Lil Blue II's engine. I know this is nasty looking. But I am actually going to attempt to cook food on here. I'm debating where to put it. Maybe over here, or maybe even over here. I don't know what gets really hot. But we're going to try to wrap up the pork loin chops in tin foil or aluminum foil, and the veggies as well, and try cooking them directly on the engine. So stay tuned. So the first thing I did was basically just take some aluminum foil out, and I'm just going to lay the stir-fry vegetables in it. Okay. Probably going to have to do 2 hands here, but I'm just going to pour out the stir-fried vegetables, and I'm going to season it a little bit. Here then are the vegetables I'm planning on cooking tonight. And all I'm going to do is just lay it out, sprinkle on some seasoning, seal it up, and then put it in the engine. For the seasoning, I happen to have some Kikkoman stir-fry sauce sitting around. I took the lid off here. I figure why not? I'm just going to simply sprinkle this on here. A little bit. Just kind of pouring it right on it. Normally I just sprinkle it with the Badia or whatever, and that should do it. But since I have this sauce, I figure, you know what? Let's go fancy today. So we're going to put this sauce on here. I think I have enough sauce now. And I'm going to wrap that up kind of like a burrito. At least that's the plan. I have wrapped up my stir-fry veggies in here like a little burrito. Actually a big fat burrito. And we're going to be putting it under the hood. But before we do that, let me go ahead and do the pork chops. I have popped open our pork chop, laid it out on the aluminum foil, and now I'm just simply going to add a little bit of chopped onions. You know, this cheap Biff seasoning chopped onions. And then some... Hey, how's it going? Just walk by here. Gonna add in some total seasoning sauce here. This is the equivalent of Badia, so if you have the Badia, you can use the Badia. Alright. Since this is kind of a thin piece, I'm not gonna put too much on there. And then I think it's just a matter of flipping it over. Adding some onions again here. I think it's time for me to get some more onions. And some more of the total seasoning sauce. I'm not putting too much on because this is a very thin piece. And I think we're done with that. One more thing, one more ingredient I think to make it taste even better, and that is soy sauce. All right, there's our pork chop. To help bring out the flavor, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of soy sauce on it. Just a little bit. Hopefully just a little bit. Okay. There we go. And I'm gonna flip it over and do the other side as well. Not too much, just a little bit. Alright, I think that's enough. I think I kind of made a mess, didn't I? Alright, time to fold that up like a burrito and then put it under the engine and let it cook. Here then is our pork chop and our stir-fried vegetables. So let's take them and put them on our surface, our cooking surface out here under the hood. Keep in mind, this is the first time I've ever done it, so I'm not sure if this is even gonna work, but we're gonna try it out. All right, I think the hottest location on here, I'm not sure, I don't think this gets that hot. I would need to test that out, but I know that this area gets really hot. Is that the manifold? Anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and put the pork over here, right under here, I think, if I can fit it in. Boy, this stuff better not fly out. It's kind of wedged in. I hope it doesn't drip all over my engine. And then I think we're gonna put, you know what, I think I'm gonna put the veggies up here. How do you keep this stuff from flying everywhere? Probably need to bolt it down or something. I think that's good enough though. So we got our pork right there, pork chop, and our veggie. No, I'm attempting to cook food using the engine. We're gonna try it out.
You know, you can go to the 7-Eleven and let you heat up anything in my.
Oh yeah, I know, but this is a lot more fun.
What are you cooking?
Pork chops in here and stir-fried veggies. So we'll see what happens.
Recording it too?
Yeah.
Gonna post on YouTube?
Yeah.
Have you done it before?
No, this is the first time, so this is an experiment.
It should work.
Yep.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
All right, take care now. Thanks. All right, so that was a visitor who happened to see, me getting ready to cook. So we're gonna find this out. While this is cooking, obviously I'm gonna be running the engine. I'm gonna take advantage of that time to actually try to cook some white rice. So stay tuned. Just thought I would point out that it seems like whenever I want to do an experiment or something like this, of course it's going to start pouring rain. The sky's opening up again. And I'm getting ready to start the car here. I'm going to go ahead and load up the inverter cooking system with rice and then go for a little ride. Alright, the inverter cooking system is turned on. My rice cooker came on and it's on low, so I'm going to set it to high. Okay. Just a reminder, to start the cooking process, I turn on the engine. I connect my house battery with the vehicle battery by flipping my switch down there. And I turn on my inverter in the back, which is back here by the power system right there. Just flip that on. You can see it should be drawing like 300, it's saying 315 or so right now. Because the rice cooker is pulling about 300, 315. It is currently raining outside. It seems like whenever I try to do a video, it starts raining. So I'm gonna go for a little ride and let the food cook. The rice is cooking, and under the hood we've got pork chop, Dollar Tree pork chop, and Dollar Tree stir-fry veggies. Continue our cooking video. Our first time experimenting with cooking under the hood. I have left the Cocoa Beach Library and have driven to Ron John's Surf Shop. I'm parked actually here behind Ron John's by the shower area over here. I don't know if you can see it back there, but the food is still cooking. We're about 4 blocks or so, 4 or 5 blocks north of the library where I was earlier. So the rice cooker is cooking, and I presume that our food under the hood is cooking as well. So let's go check it out. Pop my hood here, and we'll go take a look. I have popped the hood and I'm checking out our food. It looks like our veggies are starting to drip. And actually they do feel hot. Now they feel cold. This part up here does not get hot, because I don't feel any heat. So I'm gonna have to move the veggies. This top part is not hot at all. You're gonna have to move it down there towards the engine. The pork chops do feel a little bit warm. This area is starting to get a little hot, but I can see a potential problem here. I don't know if you see all those juices dripping down all over my engine. That might not be the best thing to do in here. And I'm thinking that exhaust manifold is probably really hot, so I might try putting this over here. Well, look at it dripping all over everything. Hear it sizzling here. I would think that to do this right, you probably want to strap things down. Otherwise they can fly off while you're driving. But I can hear it sizzling right now when the sauce is dripped on there. Filling the underside, it doesn't feel too hot yet. Of course, I just started up the car, so maybe it's not getting hot enough. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes or so, 30, maybe even 40 minutes. My rice cooker's been long done. I took the pork chop off there and thought I'd open it up to show you guys what it looks like, because I haven't looked either. And actually, it looks like the pork chop's pretty much done. So that's good. The pork chop did cook. I'm gonna flip it. See some of the juices dripping everywhere though. Not sure I really like having the juices dripping everywhere. Pork chop right there. I'm pretty sure the veggies are done too. If the pork chops are done, I can see the juices dripping down. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the food out and bring it up and show you what we're looking at for dinner tonight. So I've removed the food from the engine. You can see it dripped everywhere. So I'm not sure how I feel yet about this cooking method. My engine is covered with food juices. Probably gonna smell like food now when we drive. They did feel hot to the touch, so I'm pretty sure that they are cooked. So let's take a look at the food. This is the pork chops here, and it looks to be cooked. Let's take a look at the food. This is the pork chops, and it looks to be fully cooked. And now our veggies, just dripping everywhere. You can see they look to be cooked as well, I'm sure. Yeah, it's hot. That's why I say they look to be cooked. You can feel the heat on them. So they are cooked. Now it's just a matter of getting rice, and we'll see how the dinner looks. Here then is the finished product. We got pork, Dollar Tree pork chop, Dollar Tree stir-fried vegetables, and white rice that was cooked on my inverter system. The vegetables and the pork chop was cooked on the engine of Lil Blue II. I think it took probably got cooked a little bit earlier, but the rice cooker took about 20-25 minutes to cook the rice. I was actually on the phone, so I didn't get off the phone for a while, and so it was about like 35-40 minutes when I got off the phone, and it looks like everything's thoroughly cooked. Now I guess it's just a matter of tasting it and seeing how it turned out. I guess the ultimate test is the taste test to see how this stuff tastes. I'm gonna taste the veggies here. Hot, soft, good. Let's take a look at a pork chop. Could use a knife, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use my spoon here as a knife. It is thoroughly cooked all the way through, and I'm gonna eat it a little bit with the rice. It's actually pretty good. Well, there you have it, folks. Cooking pork chops, stir-fry vegetables under the hood, and white rice with the inverter system works. I guess this is a way of cooking 3 items at the same time. I am a little bit concerned about the drippage, though, of the juices, food juices and stuff dripping down all over my engine. Car's gonna smell like food, but it does work. We might try a future episode and cook some other items under there just to see how long they take to cook and how they taste. I say right now, I think it tastes pretty good. Until next time, everybody, I wish you good eating. Bon appetit.